Spiritual stuff. That's live. That's it right there.
Too much drink. See right on YouTube.
Cut, yeah, we're live.
All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to you, Akim, out there preaching His truth like the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts for the love of the gospel. All right, this is GMS Branch, Gary, Indiana, coming at you with another truth. All right, breaking down the strongholds of so-called America, aka Babylon the Great. All right, without further ado, things that's going on in the modern times, man, let us know that the Lord is fastly approaching. All right, the Lord is fastly approaching to visit the earth He has made. All right, it's a beautiful thing. All right, because you have brothers across the four corners of the earth, man, all giving praises to the same name, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, going through hell, man, via Esau Edom. All right, via E. All right, and then it's all going to come to an end when the Lord come and redeem us. All right, and how do we know that the Lord is fastly approaching? By His prophecies. All right, that's how we measure the times, if brother don't mind.
I got one for you.
Y'all want to go ahead, bro.
Which one you got? Which one, bro?
Second Esdras, you can get what you said. I'm gonna get Second Esdras 9:1. But you go ahead, bro.
It's Matthew chapter 24.
That's the spirit, because that's a precept.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man just. Let me start up.
Yeah, I was gonna say start from one Bible shot.
Verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
God, they was inquiring, man. They wanted it to come quickly as we do. Mm-hmm. All right, because they was like, man, when these things go, it was excited, man, hastening the day. You know, they was like, man, when these things gonna come? When are you gonna come back? When is our kingdom gonna be established? All right, and the Lord had the answer for them.
Because like you see, bro, you see there's men all around the world that's proclaiming the name of Yahweh Yahushua. We catching hell, bro. And we tired of this shit, man.
Yeah.
We tired of living in this society where we wake up and people telling us Merry Christmas.
That's right.
I'm the Grinch.
That's right, bro. Hey,
fuck Christmas.
That's beautiful, man. I just woke up this morning. I was seeing the brother. Because he's on Elder Apostle Ricard's page, and he made a video about 13 years. 13 years being in His truth, and he brought out a beautiful scripture, man. Because the prophecies, part of the prophecies, man, is when apostles started back when they started putting up videos, man. Okay, because this is Isaiah 30:20. He said, "Though the Lord gave you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed." Mm-hmm. All right, and the teachers never been removed, man. Okay, because you go back to the history, man, with Alpha Bivens, they were putting out videos, man. They were doing videos back in the 70s and 80s, man. Okay, Apostle Ricard, Pastor Tahar had a video in the 80s when they would go to on locations. And they would do, he was prophesying, man, about certain monuments that was erected. All right, so this thing is just magnified, man. Now, like the brother said in this video, man, you see camps, thousands of camps, man. You know what I'm saying? All over. And we've never met other brothers. We never met none of them brothers. All right, so it's the spirit, man, that put this word out, this truth out, man. Okay? And that's part of the prophecy, like my son was saying. All right, brother, you go ahead, finish.
Yes, sir. Verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Mm-hmm. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of guys come in here saying that they got the truth and they don't have the truth. Yeah. What is the Lord's name, man? When you go into the Lord's name in the Hebrew, it's Sham. Yeah. All right, S-H-A-M. All right, Sham, it means reputation. It doesn't only mean your literal name, but it means reputation. So many shall come in Yahushua's reputation, saying that I am Him. This is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, worship it. But what is the truth, man? The truth is the spirit that the Lord has imparted unto His men, the elect.
All right, so the elect is going to have the eyes to see, all right, to see deceit and to see fraudulence, all right, amongst the truth.
Right.
Just like I said in John 10 when it says, they know my voice.
I got a precept because that's the spirit that you just said that. Because I was just sitting and thinking about it because the Lord said, "My sheep, they know me."
They know me. And that's what the book just read. It said, many shall come in. He was warning them. He was warning them, saying, hey, man, many shall come. And he was talking about in the regeneration. Many shall come in that day, my name, saying, I am him.
Yeah, because he said that many shall come and say that they are Mashiach.
That's right. Like you got all these other people saying that they are the Lord. Remember, it's only one truth.
That's right.
It's only one truth, one marriage, one bridegroom, one groom, you know?
And like I was gonna say, and one of the telltale signs is basically their actions is lining up with the words that Mashiach shot.
That's
And so basically what you gotta do, that's why you gotta be supping with the Lord, man. You know, because when you sup with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you basically got a relationship with him. And you getting to know him, you know. He already know us, but you getting to know him. So basically, you know, somebody coming up saying that they have Mashiach, they gotta prove themselves, man. You know? And how do they prove themselves? By their actions lining up with this. If it ain't lining up with this, hey man, they not of the Most High, man, or His Son. You know, and we can, man, through the Spirit. Like, nah, this nigga off. You know, he not doing the will of the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
You know, this is it's like something.
No, go ahead.
This is John 10 and 3. He says, to him the portal open, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out. So the Lord, he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out. How is he calling out to his sheep by name? Through his men. You know, that he set up in the four corners of the earth, man.
Yeah. Leading them out of what? They didn't specify in that scripture, but leading them out of the darkness.
That's right, God.
The way of misunderstanding.
That's right.
And going back to what the elder just said, our teachers will not be removed in the corner.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see our teachers.
Yeah, and when he quoted, he's saying, what did you read earlier? He said it was y'all.
That's more
Preacher Howard shot. No, we'll go back.
Matthew 24 and 5.
You go back to it.
It says, for many shall come in my name,
right,
saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right. It's the Christian churches say, like the Christian churches be trying to say, is people gonna come and say that they're in their name, in their words, Jesus. But no, because we preach to God. Because Paul even said, I preach what? I preach Yahweh Shai. All right, because the word is him. All right, so many, like my son said, that you got other camps that's out here preaching that Yahweh Shai, but they don't have they have believe on me, but not with their heart. All right, because it's only one truth, man. You know, you can't water this down, man. You can't go your own way. It's only one way. It's one gate, man. One way to come through this thing.
That's right.
Okay.
Straights.
Yeah, the straights. Go ahead, myself.
This is John 10 and 4. He says, and when he put forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and his sheep follow him, and they know his voice. So yeah, he said, Lord, he go in front of us, man. We follow him, man. You know, and his voice is through his men, and it's the doctrine, the correct doctrine,
right?
The only true gospel.
Right.
You know, his men gonna follow. He says, and a stranger. Go ahead. No, you for the point. This is verse 5. He said, and a stranger they not slack it, and a stranger they slack it, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers.
That's the part.
Right there, yeah.
Some of the people that may come into this faith, they might not be of the elect, man.
Yeah.
So that's why they are able to be deceived.
That's right.
But the scripture says, for he give them over to their own division, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then there's those that might be deceived, but they might be the elect. But the majority of the people getting deceived, they basically may be the 2/3, man.
Yeah. You got some more, bro?
No, that's it.
I made the point, but I didn't read the verse. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 1. I said, moreover, brother, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you, which also ye have received, and wherein ye stand. Right, because the gospel is the word is Yahweh Yahushua. Like it says in John, man, 1 John. Okay, he's the word. Okay, so you come preaching any so I get that in 2 Corinthians, I come preaching another Jesus that we have not heard of. So that's why we go against other camps, man. Well, if your word, if your so-called truth contradicts what we preach and what we teaching and what we receive, then you're going off. You know, it ain't no gray area in that, man. You know, you can't shade in what you want, how you think the word should go. It said, any man take from or add to, man, him too will be destroyed, man. Right?
Yeah, they should. The plagues of this book should be added into them.
Should be added to them. That's right.
You know, this is 2 Corinthians 11:4. It says, for if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached.
Right, another Yahushua whom we have not preached. We didn't learn no other Yahushua from the apostle. We learned thus said Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Not nothing else. Not virgin birth. Not what's another? Canadians was an Edomite. All these different revelations came over throughout the years, man. We learned the truth. We learned the truth. That's why we go around. That's why you see men at GMS saying we have the 100% truth, man. Right?
Yeah, because we go strictly by the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is this word is encrypted. You know, so basically only the Lord revealed his secrets into his servants and prophets, man. You know, it ain't revealed to everybody. Everybody don't have the ear to hear. Yeah, you know, everybody ain't got the eyes to see or to understand this, man.
And that's why those scriptures, that's why those scriptures open up with that. He who has an ear, let him hear.
Yep.
Okay, because everybody don't have the ear to hear.
Right. Because the Lord, basically, when he's saying that, he's talking to his men. You know, that's who he's addressing. Yeah. When he says that he who has an ear, he's addressing his men, man, the election. Yeah. Lord willing, we are of the election, man. Yeah. You know, because we don't claim that we the hope of the hopeful elect. You know?
That's right. I've actually seen. When I watched the videos of the apostles when I first came into the truth, I showed them to other people, and guess what? They couldn't receive it. Hey man, why they curse so much? Why they this? And I'm looking at them like, nigga, did you hear the words? You see them hitting the scriptures? This is the things that intrigued me. I was like, man, who is? That's what I said when I seen it. Who is these guys? You know, they get the scriptures, and it's the truth what they saying.
Just like,
but guess what? It didn't resonate. It didn't resonate with whoever else I was showing it to.
He said, though I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, but just because the speech is a little rude, man, hey, listen to the words that's being said. You know, but see, that's how you know they know how to hear. Yeah. Because all they hear is the other stuff. They're not really listening to the message. Yeah. You know, because the Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave them the ear to hear. Yeah. You know,
the word says also, blessed are he who's not offended in me.
That's right.
So I wasn't offended in the way they was talking, man. I was listening to the truth. Like, man, bro, these brothers in the scripture, I ain't never heard them like break them down like that. I've been in church. Pastors don't break down the scriptures like that.
They don't even break them down, man. They just really basically talk, feeds people. They feed people emotions, man. That's what they do, man. They even vocab alone. I was watching this video he had. He said that they need to equip their people with the scriptures because they don't do that. He admitted to them they don't teach them the scriptures. Hey, man, even if you are going to teach them, you know what I'm saying, what you know, and they try to come up against us, man, they're going to still get cut because, hey, the Lord had revealed his secrets into his servants, the prophets, man. You know, I was saying Amos 3:7. You know what I'm saying? The people in your churches, man, even though you're trying to give them the bogus ass breakdowns, they still going to get cut, man, because it's not the true, sincere words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because what you doing is spewing lies. They ain't gonna never get it, man, unless they are of the election, man. This is I'm gonna finish reading that for you, Elder. This is 2 Corinthians 11:4. He says, "For if he that cometh preaches another Yahushua whom we have not preached."
Right. So when that other Yahushua that we have not preached, and guess what? That's a stumbling block for many because guess what? That Jesus, I say Jesus, not Yahushua, but that what was taught in the beginning, the truth came out in the beginning. Okay, then later on, when we see it, then came all the philosophies and all of the other doctrines because we was ruled over by other people. So they came and started adding to the adding philosophy with the truth. All right, because we even said in the world, man, you know, to believe it, to tell a good lie, you got to mix it with the truth. So people was deceived, right? Greatly deceived. So what happened is the truth had got lied dormant for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Until the Lord brought out the prophets to come out and preach the words again through Elder Albert Bivens. Because even when you go back in history, not Nat Turner, because you know we don't believe he knew he was Israelite, but he had a form of the truth. Okay, he knew that the scriptures was talking about us. All right, he knew who his enemy is. That is a big part of the truth. All right, that's got our people blinded. They don't know who their enemy is. Okay, so then you had Prophet Cherry, and you had prophets that come up, but you know, even before Albert Bivens, man. Then when the word started being preached that we was the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? That was the truth being put back in the earth, man.
Okay. Tell you too, like we had to remove certain conflictual scriptures out of the slave Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because the slave Bible would have had the slaves revoked had they read it, man.
Yeah,
which is what they witnessed from Nat Turner. But this, I got a precept for them. This is Luke chapter 8, verse 10. And he said unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom,
right,
of the power, but to others in parables, that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand.
That's right. And those parables have to be broke down, man, through what? Through the men of the Lord. All right, just like they were broke down to us, man. We have to break them. We have to break them down to others, man.
To Israel.
All right? Yeah, to Israel.
And it's only for those who got the ear to hear still, because the Lord, He taught us how to, through the Spirit, you know, starting with our head apostle to high on down. He taught us how to break these scriptures down plainly, and the scriptures tell us to do that. You know, to break it down, make it plain upon tables.
So he that read that may run, man.
Right, exactly, Khan. So he that readeth that he may run, man. So he can understand. But here it is, we can break it down plain as day, man. Make this so simple, man. We can. It's brothers out here breaking Deuteronomy 28 now, and then we use movies, man, you know, to illustrate the scriptures so Jay can see and understand and line it up so perfect with the scriptures, and they still won't get it, man, because it's only for a few, like what the brother just read, man. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It says 11. Mm-hmm. Now the parable is this. The seed is the word of the parable. Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved. So we have the moments when we out there teaching on the highways and the byways, man. There's a lot of distractions going on. You know what I'm saying? You got people driving back, talking shit out their car, or making or banging loud music, or a man might come with his friend or his wife. You know what I'm saying? And as he's getting the word, let's go. We want to hear this, and you know what I'm saying. And that takes away the edification that person was able to maintain, because there's people around them that's objecting to it, and it makes them flee away, man. Where if they probably came by themselves, they may have understood it.
Right. Basically, you're talking about the seeds, the seed of the sower. So basically, if you're gonna go into that, you gotta start at the top of that. You want to probably go all the way to the top.
No, I was just getting a point.
Oh, okay, because yeah, all right.
I gotta we started off with Matthew 24.
Hold on, let me finish reading this for the elder.
Oh yeah,
it's more to this. Yeah, and
anybody come out from scripture try to read it in its whole entirety, so don't leave nothing stagnant.
Edification.
Yeah, he says, this is 2 Corinthians 11:4. He says, or if ye receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
He said a gospel that we have not accepted, because we didn't accept none of those lies. Hey, we accepted the lies when we all came out of the churches. We know it. That's why I said it was like twist around. We got the lies, and then we heard the truth. We was like, "This is not what I've been taught." You know, this is totally different. This sounds, because when I don't know about you brothers, when I was in church, man, certain things that was read and I was like, yeah, damn, we supposed to do this? I was like, man, I would see the people jump around and hoop and holler. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Now, I even told my son the story. I was like, I would go to church clean, and they would lay hands on me and be praying for me, and I'd be like, it better be spirit, because I ain't going down unless, I ain't nobody. Yeah. And I can feel the dude pushing me. I'm like, I ain't going, ain't gonna mess my suit up. And it never happened.
Hey, I had a part where, I came up to the prayer thing to pray.
Yeah.
And the pastor, he was trying to push me forward. He trying to push me back.
Yeah.
He had his flippy head.
And the women come and hold your back like okay, just fall. I'm like, what? Why y'all telling me to fall?
So he keep pushing me back, right? I want to go down. He keep trying to put his foot in, and I stripped it. He still had my head, and I tried to bring me in. He tried to make me down the front. I couldn't. I wasn't going to fall.
Man.
Wickedness. And look, in my man, I got holes in the bottom of my shoe. I'm not finna fall. You're not finna give me on that ground, man. It's not happening.
So that's wickedness, man. So we seen the folly in those churches, man. So when we heard the truth, it was like, man, we gravitated to it, man. So we knew that other stuff. We like, well, what is that we've been hearing before? So the more and deeper we got into this truth, man, we had to cast down those old imaginations that we had been taught before, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It's more to it. This is verse 5. He says, "For I suppose I was not with behind the very chiefest apostles, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things." So, no matter how the way we teach, man, and we out here teaching rough, or we're rebuking you, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we may come off a little rough. Hey, we still preaching the truth, man. It don't matter, man.
That's right.
We still teaching the correct doctrine, man. So that's basically it on that one. So go ahead, brother.
That's more.
Yep. It says, I'm gonna start back at the point, Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, shall deceive many, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And that's talking about these end times, man. Because you got that right now going on with all of these churches. A lot of them are saying that they are Hamashiach, but they're not using that name. They're saying Jesus.
Yeah.
They using that name, and they're deceiving many.
Yeah.
And we're talking about in the billions.
Yeah.
In the billions, man. It's 2.2 billion Christians worldwide right now, man, that is being deceived. When it's talking about in the end times, it's talking about in this time, man. It's not talking about us, the men of the true men of the Lord who bringing out the gospel, because it's only a few of us. We're few in number. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about those Christians, man. Yeah. You being deceived, man. Because how you being deceived? Because you're not going according to what the words say, man. You're not living your lives according to the true gospel, man. Yeah. You're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You're breaking all of them, man. You're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's how you know, man. It's a big difference. Huge difference. You're being deceived, man.
Another way is they're being deceived because why? Because read that again.
Yep. Matthew 24:5.
Yeah, which is exactly what you just read.
Yeah, 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
You should hear of wars and rumors of wars. Those churches are not talking about. If they talking about wars, they're not talking about the coming war. I have yet to hear any so-called churches teach about the missiles coming. They don't teach about that. They teach about the rapture and when we all get to heaven, what a glorious day should be. They don't talk about no doom. They're not talking about. They call us that doom and gloom preaching. Well, the scriptures speaks about that. This is not the scriptures. That's Matthew 24, man, one of my favorite chapters. Okay, that's what the scriptures is teaching.
Right, because the Lord said to prophesy.
Yeah, that's right.
He said to stay occupied in prophecy. To stay occupied in it. So if you stay occupied in prophecy, what your pastor should be teaching you is teaching you how to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like how our apostles taught us, how to watch, man. Watch what? The prophecies that's coming, man, according to the scriptures, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right, and that's a prophecy, because right now what we're hearing about is wars and rumors of wars. We're hearing about World War III about to kick off, which is it probably already has. They're already prepping for it. They're prepping for it all over the world, man. All of these different nations are prepping for World War III. They out here doing nuclear missile tests.
Yeah, hey, they psychologically coming at each other as well, man. Yep. Like Russia came in the coast of Florida to let them know, like, oh, y'all didn't know that we can get in this part of y'all country without y'all being able to detect it. And then
go ahead.
You got North Korea.
That was just
North Korea throwing them missiles out there, letting them know, like, hey, nigga, we ain't scared of y'all. So if y'all want to bring that shit over here, y'all can bring it over here, right? And no matter how many sit downs Donald Trump go over there and have with the Prime Minister Kim Jong-un, he ain't trying to hear it, man. Right. You're like, yeah, all right, y'all saying, all right, we don't do this, then y'all go have peace and trade and do all this with us. Then the moment Trump go back home, he right back to missile testing.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck dude.
Yeah. Hey, because that's the scriptures, man. Let the weak say they are strong. Okay.
We just seen an article. It says America will decide its own Christmas present, man. Yeah. So depending on what America does, it'll decide whether or not, a World War III.
Yeah.
When really it's the Lord, man. Psalms 21:1.
Yeah.
Says Lord, as the rivers of water.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord turned the kings their heart, man.
Right.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah.
This is Joel 3:10. Mm-hmm. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears."
Right, and that's the noise that we're hearing, man. Yep. I'm subscribed to a page. I don't know if you brother subscribe to it. Go ahead.
Con. He says, "And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong." So basically, that's what's going on, man. Because they're getting the same kind of nuclear capabilities America got, man.
It's like I get it.
America got the nuclear missiles. So do all these other nations now. They all got the nuclear missiles, man. So now they like, man, we ain't scared of you. Even if they only got 1 or 2, we can shoot it off now, man. Right. We got something we can say, hey, if you shoot at us, we're gonna shoot back at you. That's the whole way of thinking. Even if they only got 1, mm-hmm. And that'll make America think twice. Like, damn, they got 1.
Yeah.
1 can fuck some shit up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The rest of the country.
So yeah.
Now we're vulnerable.
Yeah. So yeah, hey, and that can make other nations say, hey, if you shoot at them, we're gonna shoot at you too.
Yeah.
They can all band together, man.
Yeah. The name of that page is Defense Updates, and it gives you updates of different weaponry that are weapons that this new technology is coming out. It's a tight channel to have to subscribe to.
I got a quick precept for you.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 38:4.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we were saying, hey, Trump had these meetings with these people, man. The moment Trump leave, they right back to business. You know what I mean? Because the spirit is on them not to conform, not to make them an ally, not to be friends. They want to be. But this is what the Lord's doing. Ezekiel 38:4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. Now thine army horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So the Lord is, and this was talking about Russia, but hey, that's going for the rest of the nations as well, man. The Lord, no matter how Esau is trying to crouch down and perceive himself to be humble anymore, the Lord not allowing them to fall for it anymore. Now they to the point where they like, well, we up in arms now, man. America had already shot a few missiles over there in Syria. They already shot some.
Right, because now the world know, man. They already know, what you up to, man. They know not to trust you. Because the scriptures say that his words are smoother than butter, but wars in his heart. They done seen it time and time again now. How slick you can get. You come with the peace treaty, and then next thing you know, man, you bombing somebody.
That's right.
So,
it's in your history.
Right, it's in there, and people see that shit now. Like, they're not falling for it no more.
And you know how dumb America is? Because you allow these foreign countries to come into your country and to learn your history, your ways. and you got it in your book how you came over to America and overtook it, man. You got in your books how you had the natives sign all these treaties with you, and how you kept overcoming the treaties, man. So the other nations, they take you, best believe they're going back home and they educating the foreigners at home. Like, hey, they did this to them, man. So yeah, you know that's getting up to the upper length.
Yeah, and that lets you know that also lets you know that this is nothing but a big corporation. Everybody is a part of the product. Is part of the product over here, man. They don't care. Big corporations don't care about if they lose stock, especially when they got another plan at hand. And that plan at hand, man, is to chip everybody, man. Even the foreigners that's over here. Hey, because the scripture says what, man? They gonna go back to their land. The ones that's in the north. Hey, I was just telling my son today, coming over here. You got Nigerians down there in that, bro, fucking celebrating Christmas, man. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't supposed to be celebrating this shit. Some of them, but the ones that's in the know, like, man, I don't celebrate that. I'm going to work. No, they're the ones that's gonna be fleeing back to their land, man. But the ones that's bugged out, guess what? They gonna fucking take that chip over here, man.
But you know what? They're gonna be doing it all over the world, man.
Yeah.
Because it's all about a new world order.
Yeah.
You know, and it's about a one government. You know, that's what it's all about, man. All of these people, anybody that take the island, it's a worldwide thing. You know, so if you over in Russia, Afghanistan, Australia, China, no matter where you at,
big countries,
if you take the RFID chip, man, hey man, the Lord ain't gonna have nothing to do with you, man.
Right.
You know, because right now that's what's coming. You know, that's what's coming right now, man. I was just seeing something that the elder Ayash had put up, man, today, man, with them being able to control shit in your brain now, different electronics gonna be able to control things in the year 2020. You know, this is the year right now, probably, man, we are really at the end.
Yeah, bro.
You know, this is the year right now, you know what I'm saying? Actually, this is the time, not just the year, right now is the time. Right now, if you're an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, this is the time right now to be kissing the sun, at least to be mad at you, man. You know, to repent, you know, because this is what this is all about, man. You know, hey, the doors of mercy are starting to speed. The doors starting to speed up to a closed shut. The Heavenly Father is speeding it up now, man. Because what did the Lord say? He said he should speed up the time, man. You know, and that's what's happening. We're in that time right now where everything is speeding up. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta wake up and repent, man, before those doors of mercy be closed. You know, matter of fact, that's in that book of go ahead.
Matthew 24:6, and you shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places.
He said nations against nations.
Yep, come
and against kingdoms. And that's what's happening right now, man. Because of an economic crisis. You know, mainly. You know, it's a lot of economic crisis. Like the American dollar is crashing. You know what I'm saying? So what America got to do? They got to find a new way, man, you know, to support the economy.
Right. So like one of the ways they supporting their economy is by these wicked ass holidays, man. When Christmas rolled around, they know niggas is gonna be the main consumers to all the hard work that you put in. You're gonna kick it right back into the government. Or when tax season run around, they know you're gonna get that large lump sum of money. Then you're gonna kick it right back into the government, man. You know, that's how they've been able to sustain all these years, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And those plagues that he just read, man, they those plagues have been already been happening for what since I've been in the truth, man. You had swarms of that just last 5 months ago in Vegas. You had the swarm of locusts. You know what I'm saying? Even before then, man, you had animals have been beaching, the whales have been beaching themselves. You got millions of fish being found dead. You know, these plagues are been inactive, man. For the last at least the last 7 years, man.
Shit, Ebola.
Yeah, Ebola, all these diseases. You got some more?
Measles. It's a new one. The measles epidemic.
Yeah.
That's been going hard for the last past few years, man. It's getting worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what else? Swine. That's swine flu. It was swine flu. What was another one? Shit. What was it? That one. That's the one I'm thinking about.
Swine flu. Yeah.
It's swine flu, but there's another one. Is that H1N1?
Yeah.
That's not swine flu.
Yeah.
What is it? It's H1N1.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, you saw testing with these drugs, man. These drugs making these people zombie-like.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. He is.
Psyche.
I was about to say that the zombie.
Flocka. Yeah.
It's bath soap.
Bath soap.
You know.
Hey, that's the spirit. I was just watching Jacob's Ladder last night.
The real one or the new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one. Yeah.
The black actor. He was living his brother life at first, and then at the end of the movie, it started unwinding that he was actually the drug addict. He was the one that was that went.
No, you watching the new one. That's the new one.
That's the new one.
Yeah, you're not talking.
90s.
You talking about? Yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah, man. Point being is,
you talking about the dude that was in Vietnam?
Yeah, he was like something like they gave us a drug called HDA.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's old. That's old.
And he was like, it didn't do nothing good for us.
Yeah.
It did something different.
Yeah.
They started seeing demons and
stuff. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Esau do, man. That's why that opium got you Edomites out here messed up, man.
Opioids,
opioids.
Because it really because the curses have changed. It's backfired. It's up on him. That's why another reason why we noticed the end. Finish that up. I guess.
It says, verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you.
Hey, they already trying to do that now, man. You got the guy that was in Florida, GMS Miami. You know, this brother went out, this guy decided to go out and tape in the synagogue, man. And what did he do, man? When the feds came to talk to him, he gave up to talk about posted the pictures in the group, gave up other brothers' numbers. You know, so all of these prophecies are coming to pass, man. This is why we're so boldly speaking and so many videos are going up, man. Because we know that this is the end, man.
And the Jersey shooting.
Man, the Jersey shooting, yeah, all of that, man. They gonna be delivering us up, man. Hey, we're gonna have to watch brothers that so-called that's around us. Our people gonna be, the scripture say that our people are gonna deliver us up. Yeah, my son, he just hasn't been the same in 10 years. You know, have holidays with us, and them fans will be like, well, what can we find him? Oh, he lives in such. They gonna deliver you up, man. All right.
This is 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand.
Right.
Be ye therefore sober, and watch into prayer. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. So basically, man, right now we're in the times right now where we need to be praying, you know, and asking Yahweh Shah for strength, you know, and faith. You know what I'm saying, for the stuff that's coming, man. And this is the stuff, this is where you got to examine yourself right now, man, to see if you're in faith or not, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really look at yourself to see if you're going to be one of them dudes, man, when they come and torch you. They're going to, you know, probably come and torch us, man. You know what I'm saying? See if you're ready, man. See if your mind is ready for it, man. You got to be real with yourself, bro. You know, if you ain't, you know, you got to be really real, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, man, they're going to be doing some shit, man. And if you ain't ready, man, you got to pray fast, man. Ask the Yahweh Shemiah try to build you up, man. You know, so the Lord, you know, it's still that faith in you to let you know that, hey, man, this is temporal. The pain is temporal, man. The Lord got us, man. He got us either way it go. Because they're going to be torturing brothers too, man. You know? And if you ain't ready, man, you be giving up brothers, man. Scared. They be using scare tactics and shit like that, man. This ain't nothing to play with, man. You know, man, really, man, you got to make sure your mind is right. If your mind ain't right, man, you got to ask the Lord to help you, man. You know?
Yes, more.
Yeah, come. It says, verse 10. Well, I'm going to start. It says, and they shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, and then shall...
Right, and we are being hated right now, man, for all, you know, for the Lord's name's sake, for all nations, man. Because we're in the four corners of the earth right now, preaching this gospel, man, the true gospel, man. And these people are offended, man, because these heathens, man, they hate to hear the fact that they're going into captivity. You know, they don't want to hear that, man, but they are going into captivity, man, because they all partook in having us in captivity. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow, man. You know, we are hated for all nations, because our Lord, he came to die for who? Us, the nation of Israel only, man. They hate to hear that. They hate to hear that the Lord came down here only for us. They don't want to hear that, man. They want to be included in, man. That's why they created Christianity. That's right. You know what I'm saying? They create all them lies, man. You know what I'm saying? So they can, you know, fit all of these heathen in salvation. But all the heathen can't get salvation. Where are they being saved from? Right. You know, they got it. They got their heaven, man. It's their heaven, man. If anybody need to be saved, it's the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We're the ones at the bottom, man, suffering in the hoods, man. We're the ones that they're locking up and killing, man. You know, it's us, man. They use us for as guinea pigs, man. We're the ones who need to be saved, man. We need to be saved from our own selves, man. Right. You know? Right. Go ahead, brother. Yep.
And it says, verse 10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
It's gonna be many that's gonna be betrayed, man. You know, and turn their backs, man. You know, on one another. Yep. In this faith, in this truth, man. Hey, but that's part of the sifting process, though. You know, that's part of Yahweh Shem Yahushua sifting out the fake from the real. Mm-hmm. You know, because you're gonna have some guys out here, man. They're gonna lose all faith in them days, man, when the shit hits the fan. Because they're going to be like, hey, man, look, all you got to do is take this chip and you go back home to your family. Tell us where your brothers are at. You know, and they're going to like, that's all I got to do. That's all you got to do. And they're going to take that chip and they're going to flip. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to, you know, probably still shoot him in the back of the head when he walk out the room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of shit that's gonna be happening, man. That's why you gotta get your mind ready for this, man. You gotta get your mind right, man.
That's shameful,
man. Yes, damn. Yeah. It's gonna literally take. Yeah. It's gonna take Yahweh Shem Yahushua really to build us up, brothers. We need our Lord, man. This is the time right now when we really need him, man, more than ever, man. You know what I'm saying? You got more to that, brother?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go more to it.
Yeah.
It says. Verse 11, many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Mm-hmm. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, the love of many are going to wax cold, man.
It's already happened.
And it's already happened, man. Now, when that famine comes,
it's going to be worse.
You know what I'm saying? And when that the Gerger troops, martial law, you know, ain't nobody going to be your friend in them times, man. You know, all we got is an Akim. We got Yahweh Shem Yahushua and an Akim, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, them true men of the Lord, no matter what, it's going to be all right in those times, man. We're going to be okay, man. The Lord said that my servants shall eat. Everybody else going to be out here bugged the hell out, man. They're going to be going out. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be eating their kids. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be all types of death. You know what I'm saying? People going to be killing each other, man, raiding each other's house, trying to get some food. You know, it's going to be messed up, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's going to be rough in those times, man.
Yeah, that's There's one verse. There's 2 more verses. Mm-hmm. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Right. He who endures into the end. That's basically keeping that faith, man. Holding it down, man. For Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Those are the ones that's gonna be saved, man. Those that stay faithful and loyal on that day, man. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It says, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Right.
And then shall the end come.
Right. And that's exactly what's happening right now. This gospel right here, this true gospel. The gospel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Not the gospel of Jesus Christ, because that's been preached over like 15 million times already, all over the earth. Now the true gospel is being preached in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost done. Because of via the internet, man.
That's right. Yep. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 13.
Yep.
He said, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. All right. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth or the world, right? And that's the thermonuclear destruction, man, which is contemplated now, man, in the earth. All right, this is why the brother said he came out and said, North Korea and all these other little nations, man, are geared up, man, because war is on the menu, man. All right, because thus said the scriptures. All right, he said, behold, the plagues that are sent and shall not return again. They come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be quenched. It shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Right. So the things that's coming here is no one that can turn it away. No one can do whatever. No president. No new world order. No bill passed. Nothing is going to stop this.
Right. No
banding, it's prophecy, man.
Right. No banding together.
No banding together. No black consciousness.
None of this. Like these other nations banding together, like how they show you in that movie Independence Day.
Yeah.
Fight against the chariots.
Fight against the chariots, right?
You ain't gonna be able to stop you,
but you're gonna. They're actually that's the spirit, because they're actually going to try to do that. You got something that's called a Blue Beam Project. You're actually going to try to war against your own shot, which you're going to lose. All right. And verse 6. He said, may any he said, the plagues are sent unto you, and he said, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire of the stubble when it is already beginning to burn? See, it's already beginning to burn. This stuff is inevitable. It's not going to stop, man. The plagues came. We've been seeing the plagues hit year in and year out. Apostle Tafari this year, 2019, is the year of Karagma, and here it is. We already seen in 2020 that what the brother the Elder Ayasha brought up, man, that they're gonna be testing and putting the RFID chip into people. All right, and they were gearing up for that in this year. So the prophecy that Apostle Tahara Dean this year as Karagma is coming to pass, man. All right, because you see more. You go to Walmart now, man. You see more, if not more, self-serve checkouts than people checkouts. Now, I remember it used to be 2 or 3 self-checkouts. Now it's like covered. You know what I'm saying? It's more checkouts, self-serve checkouts than you have the checkouts in that have human people standing there.
It's like 3 or 4 of them left.
It's like 3 or 4 of them left, man. Sometimes you actually got a line now for self-checkout, and it moves way quicker. So you got more people going to that checkout because guess what? They're gearing for that chip, man.
That's right.
All right. All the kiosks at my job. My son was gonna get his place today. They got a kiosk for the BMV. You know the BMV is open 24 hours now.
Damn.
They got a kiosk. You can go get your plates whenever.
Damn.
You just go to the kiosk, bro.
See, that's that chip.
That's that chip, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy. My son, I said, where you at? He said, I'm getting my car registered. I said, they open today? He said, no, I'm at this new kiosk they got. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. So hey, man, it's here, man. All right.
Precept to back you up on what
okay, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So basically, man, right now they're making it where they're gonna get rid of that. When that dollar crash, you're gonna have to get this RFID chip implanted either in your hand or in your forehead.
That's right.
To go to the store. Your paycheck gonna be downloaded on this RFID chip. That's what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna really need. I don't know what they're gonna do with the banking system. if they even gonna be even still using the bank system.
It might not be because everything's gonna be downloaded.
Yeah.
Well, when the RFID chip is implemented, it won't need for no banks.
They won't need no banks
because all your wealth is going to be downloaded on that chip.
Yeah, which is not a good thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they doing that, man. Because that's just a brand.
Yeah.
A branding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically, if you take that RFID chip, you're being branded by the beast. You're taking his mark. So basically, you're saying that you're his property. You're his possession. You know, and if that means that you don't believe in the Lord. That means you trust in this beast system that's going on right now. You know, so basically, if you take that mark, this is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Revelation 4:9. In fact, let me see. Yeah, 4:9. He says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Right. And that's righteous anger.
That's right.
Because you basically didn't trust in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? For those times, the times of the pestilence. You know what I'm saying? The time of famine. You know, you trusted in the system, because the system is going to tell you, hey, you can eat again if you take this mark. You can live again if you take this mark. You can continue on getting paid if you take this mark. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you're going to take that mark. That means you trust in the system and not the Lord, because the Lord tell you not to take that. The scriptures are right here, man. Right. I mean, reading from them. He said, I'll read it again. He says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of his wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And who is the Lamb? Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
So you're going to get tortured in front of the Son of the Most High. You're going to get tortured by the reapers. Who are the reapers? Those are the angels, man. You're going to get tossed off into fire and brimstone, man. That's what's going to be happening to you, man, if you take that mark, because you don't trust in the Lord. So you got to be purged through fire. If you're an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, if you take that, man, you got to be purged through fire, which is a cleaning agent. And then you're going to come back again in the kingdom through one of the election's loins. Yeah. And then you're going to have a forever, everlasting shame on you.
Yeah, and that purge is determined nuclear destruction. You're going to die on this side.
That's right.
And you're going to come back into the kingdom.
That's right.
So hey, it is what it is.
That's right.
And that's what this whole thing is all about, man. Esau spewing out his lie and keeping these niggas asleep with these holidays and keeping you niggas, man, and forever docile. You know, docility is like the flavor of the year here. You know, they effeminizing all the men. The men and women are all emasculated. You know what I'm saying? They keep everybody in confusion, man. That's why this place is called Babylon, man.
Right. The scripture said, let me tell you something, you know, this is our people are at ease in this place, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and that basically that's what's gonna get them destroyed, man. This is Proverbs 20:13. It says, love not sleep.
Right.
Least thou come to poverty, you know, at least you come to poverty, you know. And he says, open thy eyes and thou shalt be satisfied with bread.
Yeah.
So basically,
that's both sleeps too. That's physical. That's physical and spiritual sleep, man.
Yeah.
You know. What?
So basically, you know, you're not supposed to love not knowing what's going on.
Right.
You're not supposed to be walking around being docile, man. Yeah. You're supposed to be want to know, man, what's going on. You're supposed to want to be in the know. You're supposed to be asking the Lord, man, for the truth, man, seeking the Heavenly Father. The Lord says, seek my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Seek me and you shall find me.
Yeah.
That means research, man. Find out, man, what's going on.
Evidence of that is, evidence of that is, you hear people be like, You say, damn, man, you hear what happened on the news? Oh, man, I don't watch the news. Those are the people that sleep. You got to watch news and know what's going on, man. You know, you can't not watch the news. So just, hey, Ephesians, the 3:16? Is the first time that I believe? You know, that mean the Lord is with the Lord of the word without effect. Okay, just because you're not watching the news, does that mean that things are not still happening? That it's still gonna happen. It don't matter. Just because you don't watch it, don't mean it just mean you just gonna come up you on. But the scripture speaks. It says it's gonna come up on man upon unawares. Yeah. Okay, because they refuse not to know. You know,
I got a precept for you for what you just said. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. He says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So basically, it's gonna be like a pregnant woman, you know, and her and she don't know what day the baby gonna come in. She don't know when the day her water break. That's exactly how the destruction is gonna creep upon you. You're gonna just walk out here, man. You just got your paycheck, your $3,000 paycheck. You know, all your bills is paid. You're debt free. Your credit is at 900. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got money. You're gonna go out partying and shit, man, and then destruction gonna hit your ass, man.
Right, sudden destruction.
Man, because man, you're not aware, man, of what's going on, man. You're not paying attention, man, to the signs of the times, man. And that's what's gonna happen to a lot of our people because they choose to not listen to the warning that's going out. The siren is being blown. The trumpets are being blown in the highways and the byways, man. They're being blown loud, man. Brothers are out here week in and week out, man, everywhere, the four corners of the earth. So you're going to be without an excuse, man, in that day, man, when the Lord come, man.
I got something. I'm going to jump down. This is 2 Ezra 16. I'm going to jump down to verse 11. Mm-hmm. He said, and the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be beaten into powder at his presence. Right? Because, hey, when the Yahweh Shah comes, man, it's not gonna be no glorious day like with the Christians be singing, man, in them churches. That's right. It's gonna be a gloom. Hey, man, it's a day of doom and gloom, man. Okay, and we're bringing that up, man. You know, that's what we're out here blowing the trumpet. The brother said we're blowing the trumpet, man. That's right. All right.
And trumpet is an instrument that was used, you know, for warning that the enemy is coming. You know, or warning you that there's a storm coming. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we blowing, man, because that's what our Lord told us, man. He said, go and get a warning from me. You know, and that's what we're doing, man. We're doing what our Lord told us to do, man. Right. He told us to go and give you warning, you know, for the destruction that's coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So basically the way to escape the destruction, the escape plan. Right. And we giving you the escape plan, which is repentance.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is all about, man. Yeah. For you people that don't know what we're about, man. Yeah. We're about waking up our people, man, telling them the escape plan, man, for the destruction that's coming. Right. Okay.
Verse 12.
Yep.
The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof, the sea arises up with waves from the deep. That didn't happen. Yep. It's just saying, but then this last destruction, this last one, it's gonna be way more. It's not gonna be a tsunami and people left. That next the tsunami, when them missiles get ready to come, and man, Yahweh shall come, it's gonna wipe shit out, man. It's not gonna be no survivors of that, you know, because that's gonna be at the Lord's appearing. Okay,
hey brother.
Mm-hmm. Time. You got okay. Hold on. And he said, the sea riseth up with waves from the deep. He said, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also. Therefore the Lord and before the glory of his power. For 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. And he shall not miss. Then shall the begin to be shot into the ends of the world, and those are the thermal destruction. Those are the missiles.
Right, and right, and you don't want to wait to the last minute when that happened, man.
Oh, wow.
Man, that'll be, man, you're like, oh shit, man, it's too late, man. You're gonna get caught up in that nuclear thermal fire, man. You know, you want to take heed to right now, man. This is Amos 6:1. He says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came. Mm-hmm. So woe unto them, man, that's trusting in their system, man. Woe unto you that, and woe, if you don't know what that woe is destruction. That's what's going to happen. So basically, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You got that, brother?
No, what's what you say?
Yeah, Isaiah, Salakia, I think it's Isaiah, give me a second here, I'll find it. (60:1).
60.
Yeah, go ahead, read that. And read up, please, Baba Kusha.
This is Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. Mm-hmm. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Mm-hmm. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
So the Most High, his spirit, is going to raise upon us, man, which is this word, man. And we are those light. We are the light, man, for the people, man, for the Israelites. We're that beacon, man, that the Lord set for them to find their way back to him, in this gross darkness, man, this wicked world we in, man. Hey, there's salvation, man. Hey, through the men of the Lord, who the Lord set up, man. But the salvation comes ultimately through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay,
and that gross darkness is void of truth.
That's right, void of truth, right? Because you're in darkness, you don't know what the hell is going on. You following all these other philosophies of the world and all these other gods. Some of our people.
This is wicked.
Man, they just buzz the hell out, man.
The shit they believe, yeah.
Man, how the hell you believe in Buddha?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or how the hell you believe in Elam's God?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, you're gonna get hit with a rude awakening, man. Right, there's gonna be fire on your ass, man. And I pray, man, we really are those men so we can, laugh with the Lord, man.
Right.
So we can laugh at you with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dumbass niggas, man, we told you. You didn't believe us. We told you, man. And you laughed at us and you mocked and you scoffed. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, he said that, because you're not doing it against us. You're doing it to the Lord.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he said, you do it to them, you did it to me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to get that real quick. And if nobody got nothing else, we can go ahead and close up. This is Luke 10. And 16, he says, he that heareth you, heareth me. So you hearing us right now, you're hearing the Lord. The Lord is talking to us. And he says, and he that despiseth you, despiseth me. Because you got people out here that despise this truth, man. Them niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is devils. They going to hell. That's what you're saying about the Lord, man. Hey, they did that in the days of old, too, the same thing. They actually said that to the Lord. Those same things. He says, and it's like it. He says, he that despiseth you, despiseth me. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. So you despising the Most High and his Son. Because this is the message ultimately from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, we're going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to your came out there teaching this truth and truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Hey, hit that on in with that mouse. The water, brother.
Extreme.
In there, man. Yeah, come.